Carlos Soto just finished his World Grappling Championship, silver medal here in the No-Gi. Finals again, and tough battle in the final. Talk a little bit about your match tonight and how you felt that went.
Yeah, went against the Russian national champion. He's tough. All these guys are out here. Felt good going into it, doing a 2-day tournament. Competing yesterday, you always come in the next day, try to get a good game plan going. You got a little bit extra time, and had a game plan going in, stuck with it. Stayed heavy on his head. He shot in. I got him in my guillotine. I finished a lot of guys that way. Thought I had him. Thought he was going out. Didn't work out. Kind of squeezed my arms out a little bit. And after that, he was on top. Was real heavy on top. I got to a couple good positions, get to a sweep, came up on a leg, and just couldn't finish. Didn't finish. We need to work with Coach Aaron a little bit more on that, finishing that technique, and then had a chance. With 30 seconds left, went after him, but he had enough time. He could kind of play a little bit more passive, and so we played the game real well. But really tough competitor. Thankful to be out here, compete for Team USA. The goal is always go as hard as we can for as long as we can. Leave it all on the mat. Give it glory to God. So first and foremost, glory to God, and then you always want to get a gold, but you do your best, leave it out there, and try to fix your mistakes, move forward. Yeah,
man, you had a good day yesterday to earn the final, right? I mean,
appreciate it.
It's hard to get to that final. You've been here a few times.
Yeah, the goal is always to find a way to the final, right? So to fight our way. We were here last year, went against a really solid guy on the Russian team from Dagestan in the gi last year. And this year, again, another Russian in the final. So, this is twice in a row. And, kind of feel a little bit like Kyle Snyder, but, it happens sometimes. You work on some stuff, you fix it, but the goal for me, like I said, isn't the medal. It's to make sure that I'm doing the most that I can to the glory of God. He says, everything you do, doing to his name's glory, not unto men. So I trained hard, thanks to Coach Aaron, my team back home, my wife, my beautiful wife, Laura. I went hard for it, but I'm just thankful to be out here representing and leaving it all on the mat.
Yeah, and you got a bunch of guys and gals from your team here too, right?
Yep, we do. So Coach Aaron and I have blessed to have a group of people come out with us. We had him and myself, and then Miri, Nick, and Juan Carlos. Nick made it to the bronze round, ended up losing, so didn't get bronze, and Miri ended up winning her bronze round. So coming home with 2 medals for our team. Super thanks to Coach Aaron and our team back home for putting together the camp for us. And this is our 4th or 5th world team now, and a couple Pan American teams. So feel like we're old dogs now on the team.
Yeah, you made a decision yesterday after making the final not to do the gi, right?
Yep, correct.
Because you wanted to make sure you had everything you had.
Yeah, yesterday in the second bout, I got caught in a couple leg locks trying to defend them. Got one knee popped real bad and then an ankle. So I wanted to be smart, and leave it all on the mat for this fight. Had to switch, like I said, my game plan around because of what I'm working with, but I pulled it off. Just didn't quite get it. I got to my positions, but just didn't finish them. So definitely gonna go back and work on those and learn from this and get better.
So, I mean, you've been out here for a while, and you've run into Russians in the finals, and they're dominating the grappling scene right now. But what makes them so tough?
I think really it's their feeder system, what they've got going on now. Their country and their countries that they come from, their nation, has really bought into their programs. And so they have opportunities where these guys are full-time athletes. They get some compensation to train at their Olympic training center. This is a really big sport in their country. In ours, it's growing slowly, but it doesn't have that type of prestige. So most of us are self-funded, and we work jobs or have families, things like that. And these guys are young and hungry, working out 2-3 times a day. And they've got a great group. They've got great wrestling out here, and so many different Russian states and countries around here that really embrace this combat style of wrestling and grappling. And so we've got some work to do to catch up, but I'm very thankful to help build this foundation with our team here, with Coach Aaron and our guys, and hopefully keep on seeing it grow. We're thankful for all you do, Gary, because you're basically the guy that helps us out too, so we appreciate it.
Well, hey, listen, great performance. Any other thoughts about the week? Obviously, Kazakhstan's a long way to come, right?
No, it's a long way to come. Some of you, there's no complaints. Some of you guys have been out here for more than 2 weeks. We're thankful, that Team USA brings us out here, sets this up, provides us this opportunity to come out and represent. It's an amazing opportunity to be with a whole bunch of Olympians and world champions. Being able to warm up with them and be on the same stage as them. And so we're grateful for all the support back home, and for from every youth little wrestler going all the way up. They're all a part of this in some way, shape, or form. So we're just thankful to be out here and represent.
Excellent. Thanks, Carlos.
Thanks so much,
Appreciate it, buddy.